All right.
Oh.
Fun. that sounds about right. It wouldn't be Korg if it wasn't one. All second attack.
Again, you're. Oh, there it is. Hit.
It's targeting her this time.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, he
targeting
fixed that.
And then I will action surge, whatever that's called. Yep, action surge. And so I have to, here's my question. I want to make sure I'm getting these right. With these hits, I have to call out if I'm going to expend a thing before the attack action or after it hits, but before the damage.
You can do it after it hits.
After it hits, but before damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just making sure I got this right. I will make another attack. That's a miss. And make another attack. Wait, all these are at disadvantage. Is that what? No, it says advantage. We're good.
They're canceling out.
Yep, we're good. Good. Then, with my fighter superiority, I want to do the trip attack. See if that affects her. I don't know that it will, but I'll
Okay.
put it.
You
Now,
have to
how do
put
I
that. You
I
put the
click-
effect on yourself.
for trip
For-
attack damage? Right.
Yep.
That one.
Mm-hmm. And then you have to cast the save as well to see if she's tripped.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so she failed.
And then I just roll damage, which should auto take the extra dice, correct?
Yes.
And it's a 1. It rerolled a 1 to a 1 again.
No, the real
It
rolls are
only-
only on your weapon.
Your
die,
weapon,
not on-
not
Okay.
your special
Cool.
effect die.
Cool. All right. And
And
that will,
then-
I guess, end my turn because...
Yep, and go ahead and roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oops. This is perfect because I have no wisdom. Well, I have no nothing. No matter what I throw out. Hey, guys, look, I did it.
And you're no longer frightened.
Cool. Is she still invisible?
Yes.
Jeez Louise. All right.
So you hear her let out this anguished wail as she and you hear her kind of shift away,
Still can't attack
and then this beam of light
her. Again.
shoots out at you again.
Okay.
And again,
And again. Whew.
missing
Just that
that
one.
time.
Okay.
She screams in pain at you having hit her and cries out like, "I went to go easy. Now I shall kill you." As it's your turn.
Is there a way to get through here?
Mm-hmm. You could squeeze. It would take half your movement.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I don't know. 25,
Yep.
30? Okay, I know that she's somewhere over here. Right?
Yeah.
And I'll angrily scream, "I'm sorry," because I didn't want to fight. Daddy, sorry. All right. And then I will recklessly attack her again. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't want to fight. Nope. And then I'll do it again. Ah! No! Wait! Wait! I didn't want to kill her. All right, well then I'm definitely using one of my superiority die because I'm going to make this hurt as much as I can. I don't want to kill her though, but I have no control over that, I guess. We're going to knock her prone again if I can. So I add the damage, but then I still have to cast, see if she saves.
Yeah. And she passed that time.
Okay. And then damage. Holy shit, that's a good amount of 6s and 8s.
And she screams in anguish as you slam into her with your gigantic maul of death.
Still screaming sorry, like the second time as it's hitting her. Sorry!
Does that heal him?
Yes, it gives me temporary hit points. Oh shit, I forgot to apply that. I have to go back and do that real quick.
It hold on. I gotta double check something real quick.
Okay.
On your maul. Where's your fuck?
It's clear down there. Yeah, and then I just click heal for temporary hit points. So all that other stuff should
Yeah,
be coded
but don't
in.
do that yet.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not.
I have to see if it just gives you 10 or if it gives you 10 if it gives you the damage. So okay, you get the full 10 because she
Okay.
resisted the necrotic damage.
Good. Okay.
But you still get the full 10. It doesn't say you get back the damage you deal. It just says you gain 10.
That's yeah.
So.
It's just intense. So that's it, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, and that's my turn. I didn't want to fight.
And she just wails on you here.
Yeah. Holy shoot.
And charisma save.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Just fell
And you're
all my
stunned.
saves. Yep.
And she slams into you again.
You already had advantage, jerk. Critical. Wait, was that all psychic damage?
It's psychic.
For
And
attack?
every time you feel her hand touch
Oh.
you, you're assailed with psychic visions blasting into your mind. Just nightmarish terrors ripping through you.
Can I
Like, fucking with your head.
Can I spend 1 inspiration point to reroll that last spell?
No, because you can only use it for advantage and checks,
Okay,
not saves.
sure. Well, then it's over, boys. I have 1 hit point, and she has a whole nother turn.
Are you sure we can't help?
Yeah, don't help. Let him die. Do I have to click the arrow? Because I am stunned. He's down.
I don't know what I just clicked, but she slams Korg down, and you slump. The light in the region immediately fades away, like near instantaneously as you fall to the ground unconscious. Not dead, just unconscious, and the glowing light in the region completely disappears.
When the light dies down, I'm gonna run over there and cast a Cure Wounds, I guess.
Go ahead and roll initiative.
Initiative.
We'll run up.
Because he's still, and before you can run up.
Oh, okay, before.
Because
Okay.
we're in an initiative order while he's making death saves.
Okay, fair. Let me see, where the hell's my initiative check? It's that is terrible.
Yeah. That's not right. I go first?
Who did that? What? No.
That's not right.
It was
A f-
because it was on Korg's turn in the initiative order already, so you'd be coming in on the next round. So it would really start with Erthos first,
Okay.
because it hadn't cycled to the next round yet.
Right. I was like, I got a
Um,
5.
Yeah, that's far away. So Irthos will go ahead and rush his full movement, which I believe he will have 30 due to the fact that he's just now entering into it.
Yeah.
Okay. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Wah-wah. All right. And that'll be my turn. Is there anything? No. And then go ahead and move the other 25 as my dash action. 10, 15, 20, 25. So that'll put me right there. All right. That's my full turn.
All right, so
Delina.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Control click. How far? 40 feet. Actions. Spells. Healing word is 60 feet.
Yep.
Why would I heal myself? I control clicked Korg.
Nope. What happened? I missed 2 attacks.
I don't
Because it
understand.
wasn't just
Literally, there I can see the
spoken
arrow
iron.
pointing at him.
Let me roll one more
Yeah,
save.
it's weird. I don't know why.
Can you just put that 8 points on Korg?
Yeah.
Because that's ridiculous. I literally clicked him. I can see the arrow that says 40 feet.
It's because of his token being in the background, right?
No, he had him targeted. I don't know why it did that.
I mean, again, this is still trial software.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's
Is there 2 corks for a reason?
I only see
no.
one
There's
Korg.
I don't see 2 Korgs.
I only see
I
one.
only see 1 Korg.
I see one Korg.
As Korg bursts back to life, gasping, as this healing energy suffuses you and you recover from dying, the glade is silent other than you all sitting in it. The light and glow from the center area seems to have faded and disappeared.
All right. I have an out of character question because I'm about to do something very in character, but I just want to clarify if it's something if it's one of your rulings or if it's just something that the Ishvantal did in their requirements for themselves. In your campaign world, out of character, can someone who has arcane magic also have divine magic?
You can, yes.
It's just the Ishvantal don't think that's right, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Belina is furious right now.
There's really no telling about the Ishvantal's theory, right? You know, everything you've got is hearsay based upon their rituals and beliefs about what works and what doesn't work. So you could take a chance. Maybe he's lying. Maybe our people can get it. Maybe if you interfere, it still works. Maybe it doesn't work. Maybe it's an ancient ritual that if you interfere will not work at all. There's no telling right now.
Well, I don't know, but I'm going to find out. So I'm going to bonus action dash. Or not bonus action, but action dash. So that's, let me grab my, how do I untarget? There we go. 5, 10, 15, 20. Where he set the pendant here, right?
Yes.
I'm going to pick up the pendant. I'm going to look at this fountain very angrily, and I'm going to put the pendant back down.
As you place the pendant down, this glow begins to suffuse again. and this light begins to glow forth, and you hear the gentle call once more of the nymph. And go ahead and roll initiative. Let me clear initiative out real quick.
Okay.
Should be a new initiative.
Better than it was.
Then I have to re-roll her initiative because it reset it. Give me a second. Initiative. Are you doing this solo?
Yes. I'm going to turn and say, okay, this is not right. This was never right. The rest of you guys stay out of this. I'm mad now. You, miss whatever the hell your name is, whatever your idea is, how dare you? He came here to help a dying people, right? And what do? You attack him, right? He tried to talk to you. He wanted to play a game of dice, and you attacked him. And so he retaliated, and then you threatened to kill him. How dare you? And I'm going to. Do I have an idea of where she appeared this time?
Yeah. So she's invisible, but because she's not taking the hide action, you still know where she's at per 5th edition rules. So
Okay. I will. Give me just a second to verify something real quick. Actions.
a lot of your spells are targets you can see, so you got to be careful with your spells.
I know. Let me double check something real quick. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to look at the spell, not click on the thing. Okay, let's see. It's checks, not saves. That doesn't help me. I am going to look at this one. We use through air inside a 30-foot cube within range. Doesn't have to be able to see it. Perfect. I'm going to hypnotic pattern.
All right.
Right in the area I think she is. Trying to leave Korg the heck out of it.
Hit Korg too. It doesn't, he's not in.
So, you want me to draw the box or?
Nah, I trust you.
All right.
You can do it. It's doable. There's no point in drawing the box. It's only one target.
Okay.
Your character is intelligent enough to not hit Korg and its AoE.
I would hope. All right. So I have to click the save button. Yes.
Yes. And she failed.
Okay. And then I will do the effects. And the effect. Does that cause her to become visible?
It does not.
Okay. All right. So she's incapacitated. Can't move. Right?
Yes. Until she takes damage or somebody chooses to shake her up or you lose concentration.
Right. So I've got concentration on this for up to
a long fucking time. It's
1
like,
minute. It's 10 rounds. I'm going to cross my arms and I'm going to look at her. I just bested you.
She's staring, stupefied and fascinated by your hypnotic pattern.
Yep. And I'm just going to stand there for 1 minute, maintaining concentration.
Patience.
Just to prove a point.
In that 1 minute time, I know I'm not in initiative. Can I just leave?
Yeah, you can get up and...
Yeah, you're not initiative. Nobody else is in initiative.
I'm just going to stand there for the full minute, full 10 rounds, just arms crossed.
All right. So after the minute passes and your hypnotic pattern ends, you hear this sigh come from the center of the pool area, and that disembodied voice comes out once more, like, I have been bound here for 5,000 years, doomed to repeat the endless trials of combat for young Silvash to prove themselves worthy of my blessing. Doomed for eternal combat, doomed to eternal battle, doomed and locked and held here against my will. If you think that you can beat me with your paltry magic tricks, if you think that you can end this curse on me and my tie here and win the trial through your feeble arcane arts, you are a greater fool than all the men who have come before you.
I'm not trying to combat you. I'm not trying to best you or end anything. If you want, I can look into releasing you. I don't care. As far as I'm concerned, this ritual is ancient, defunct, and inane. It makes no sense, especially the way that you had to react and were forced into battle. That is ridiculous. It is unnecessary, and I completely do not agree with it at all.
And yet you summon me
I
with
did
that
summon
which
you.
binds me here to eternal torment and combat.
This, and I go and I pick up the pendant. This binds you here.
Yes,
I put it back down. I pick up a rock and I smack it.
it does nothing to the
This
mystical, super magical amulet.
mystical super magical amulet. Go figure. I can't dispel magic yet. I don't have that ability yet. This is
I do.
this. You have dispel magic.
If we wait a day.
If we wait a day, you can change your spells, because clerics with wisdom casting. Look, if you
Prepared
want to
casters
fight
that
me,
know their whole list.
if you want to fight me, so be it. I will fight you. I don't agree with this trial at all, but I will participate if that is what it takes. We need the Wayfinder in order to stop a evil cult, and the only way we can get it is to, quote unquote, best the nymph in this ancient ritual that has been tied to some ancient religion that no longer really exists.
That's me laughing, not the nymph. You have laid down the challenge. I have no choice but to continue the fight.
So be it.
If you defeat me, you cannot earn my blessing, though. The rules that bind me to this prevent me from granting you the gift of the Ishvantal.
Fine. So, it's my turn again.
Yes.
I
Your turn,
cast.
so.
I cast polymorph on myself, and I change into a giant ape.
Okay.
So let's see. So, control untarget her. Control target myself. Let's see. Effect. And now I have to pull up the stats for a giant ape.
I got him. Give me a second. And this should work to give you control. Just let me... And then if I do this,
Oh, that's a giant ape.
should pop up. You
Yes.
should be able to see that. and
I have it as a character. Yes.
Okay. Then that works.
All right. All right. So,
Put you over here for now, as you are a giant ape here.
I'm a giant ape in the middle of the thing. Why am I over here now? I'm confused.
That's where you were standing, right? You were
No, I
standing
was
on the
standing
altar.
on. Oh, you're putting the. Oh, but I can't.
You're-
I don't have view if I'm over off to the side. The shadowing hides
Just
everything
click the
else.
giant ape. You can't
Okay.
see its view because it's yours.
No, I can't.
It's an enemy.
Now do it.
Yeah, now I can. Okay, never mind.
Okay.
Okay, good to go. All right, I am now a giant ape.
Okay. That was your action.
That was my action. Yes.
Is that your turn? I don't know. Giant
I
apes don't have bonus actions.
They do not.
Just have punch people with their massive fists.
Massive
And
fist,
throw
and I
rocks.
can throw rocks. Yep.
All right. Why does Thelsamar have initiative?
That's
I don't
shady.
know. That
Get outta
guy
here.
sneaking
It
around
just
behind.
it messed stuff up. Hold on one sec. It's Nymph's turn. It just messed up. Okay. All right. You hear her kind of drift off to the back,
Mm-hmm.
and this beam of moonlight strikes forth at the ape.
Yeah.
And then you'll have to make a concentration save.
Okay.
You have to do it manually since it's hitting the ape, and the ape doesn't have concentration on it.
Okay, so let me see.
Just a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. That's off my main page. Con. What's my DC's 10? 'Cause I do
10,
16
yeah,
damage.
because it'd be in half is only 8, so
I failed it. Son of a biscuit.
wow,
Okay,
I did not
I am
expect
no
that.
I didn't either.
You can lucky that
I will lucky that. Actions.
because
I
lucky works on
burn
that.
A lucky. Yes, it does. Burn lucky. 1. Back to main. God. Seriously now. I mean, honestly, I haven't been rolling well on an 11. Okay, I'm still
Okay.
a giant ape. Okay.
All right, and then another moonbeam.
That's also going to hit.
For being invisible, she's not even rolling that good. And that would be another concentration check, also DC 10.
All right. But I can't lucky this one because I've luckied this round. And I lose it. Holy wow.
Wow,
Nice.
Okay, then.
wow,
Well, at least it's not damage off of my hit points.
that was really unexpected.
I honestly don't even know. I don't understand it. Personally,
I don't know how that happened.
I have
but
not been rolling well. To be completely and totally honest, I have not been rolling well since we switched to the new software. It's just it hasn't been. So,
I mean, Korg's had more crits than anybody in the world, so
exactly. It's like we switched places. Okay, so that changes my options here a little bit. I don't have the gloves of the Aegis anymore. I'm going to cast Fairy Fire in the general area where she
Yep.
drifted off to. So control click, unclick myself.
there you go.
Okay.
I'd already
Uh,
unclicked you for you.
Oh, go figure. Let's see. Spell, expand, save. Failed.
And she
Effect,
is
effect.
glowing in this this light of your fairy fire, and you can make out her outline and the shape of her. She no longer benefits from being invisible.
Mm-hmm.
As you see this, the shapely form of this moon nymph kind of materialize across your glowing fire-like light.
Wonderful. And what are my bonus actions? That's not going to help me any. I think that's probably. Yeah, that doesn't help me any. That doesn't help me any. That doesn't help me any. Spell casting. That. No, no, and no. Okay, that will end my turn.
Oh, I accidentally clicked the button at the same time as you. So,
Sorry.
so the beam, shoots out again. This time at you,
Mm.
and as it slams into you, the light, the radiant light slams into you and blinds you as it strikes you, and then another beam kind of shoots out again. What the fuck?
Well, there went Belina.
As the second beam hits you, and before you lose consciousness, you just hear this faint echo, and all of you hear it. And she just cries out, "Free me from this curse, and I shall grant you the bless." And then the lights all fade away.
I'm coming to help.
Alright.
5.
Go ahead and make a death saving throw, Belina.
Certainly.
Regine. Probably only has raise dead prepared. Or animate dead.
Which square is Belina in?
Oh, I'm sorry. She's right. She's in that
That
square
one.
right there. Sorry.
Did you pass or fail?
She
I failed my first one.
Oh boy. Okay. I'm gonna do it.
See, here I was hoping she'd do the things that would make me do like charisma saving throws because, but no, she just went straight for the beams of light.
That's all her. So not to reveal the secrets, the charisma save is her melee attack and her once per day that she's already used, so she can't use it again.
There's no heal to this just yet. But I'm gonna use life transference.
There you go.
What? You
Oh.
just attacked Melina for 24 damage?
Okay.
What did you just do?
I did that wrong apparently.
He was supposed to attack himself and transfer the health.
Hold on.
It's
How did-
supposed to deal the damage to you, and then
There's no heal component, so I thought that would be the heal.
hold on.
Is the spell built wrong?
Maybe.
A lot of the 5th edition spells I didn't build myself, so give me a second.
It's okay.
'cause
I can add that part.
I still look at it.
I did it wrong.
You're like, die, Melina, die! I need undead servants.
Sounds about right.
Okay, you're supposed to gain 24 hit points, and I'm supposed to lose 24. I'm sorry. I did lose 24.
Did you have?
I didn't target myself. I lost it automatically.
Weird. I'm trying to look at how the effects built for it, but it's thinking really hard. Every time I look at your actions tab, it thinks really hard.
Me too.
In Unity,
Same
because you
thing.
have so many actions, probably.
Mhm.
Okay, let me go down to life transference.
I didn't want to risk you getting a crit fail, because otherwise.
You sacrifice some of your health. You take 48 necrotic damage. One creature of your choice you can see regains a number of hit points equal to twice the necrotic damage you take.
Yeah. So she's pretty much
So-
like back up.
So realistically, what you need for I know why the effect's not built. I'm going to tell you how to do it real quick.
Okay.
So I'm going to add this heal ability. And what you're going to do is you're going to type 48 in your modifier box, and then you're going to drag and drop this blank heal onto Belina, and it's going to heal her for 48.
So I need to add 48 to the modifier box.
The bottom left corner, you have modifier. Just type in 48 because that's how much she's gonna take, or how much she's gonna heal for, because it's twice what you take. And then I added a heal effect, and that heal effect is gonna be there for 0, and then when you, I'll do it.
I'm still confused on how to.
I got it.
I'm sorry. I thought this spell looked cool. That's all.
I mean, it is cool, but so the way it works, so you look under life transference, and you'll
Yeah.
see that you have an effect that's heal, and it's blank, right?
Right.
So underneath chat, there's a box that says modifier.
Okay.
Type in the value you want to heal there, and then click that heal button. So because it's double, so you can't just program it in. So you have to type in manually 48, then click that heal button. So
Okay. Did that work?
yeah, I had already done it though. So
Oh, now she's. Oh, dang it.
whatever, it doesn't matter. Let's just move on. I'm
Okay.
like 5 rums in tonight. So
Okay, I understand now.
I may have poured too stiff a drink on my second drink by accident, and now I'm feeling it a lot. So a little drunk. All right, Belina, you awaken to, as the last thing you heard was the nymph's comment about freeing her from this curse, and she'll grant the blessing to you all.
So I pick up the pendant again, grumbling. I was like, "This is stupid combat trials. Who does that sort of thing?
Paladins.
Stupid paladin. I'm gonna be dead, brother. And then I look at the pendant. I'm like, can anybody destroy this thing?
What kind of? What kind of destroy do you mean?
Like, as in, there's a spirit bound to it, so dispel the magic.
I could do that. Just give me a day.
Great. Let's make
All right.
camp. I'm tired and grumpy.
All right.
Fair.
Shatter wouldn't do any good, would it?
It might. Who knows?
Let's go ahead and try Shatter before we worry about anything else.
Let me
'Cause
put
I've got
the
it.
pendant down
Yeah.
and walk away from it first.
Do it.
Hadan's gonna come up and we're gonna try casting Shatter on it. How do I cast Shatter on an inanimate object?
Just roll the damage, and then
So you place it somewhere away from you. And then I'm going to go ahead and head over and heal Korg some more. Although we're going to get ready to take a rest. I guess it doesn't really matter.
as
There's the Shatter.
you accidentally cast it on Korg.
What? I didn't have anyone targeted. I had no one.
I don't know why, but you have Korg targeted.
I had not
Okay,
clicked on
he's
anything to target.
doesn't have
Sorry,
any-
Korg.
That's all right.
She doesn't have any targets in the combat tracker.
It was on there. She just cleared it. I don't know how that happened. Okay, you cast Shatter, and the sonic boom explodes. Divots of, dirt around where it's at shatter, but the amulet and necklace itself is fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Nope. Definitely going to need some...
Hold on. I've seen something like this before. I put amulet on the shrine. And then
Again?
hit it with my maul. As I do.
It's not the first time he's destroyed a magical object with his maul.
It's true.
This is something I'd have to try. Maybe not on the shrine, because the shrine would bring it back. So let's find a
How
nice...
about on the steps? There's
Yeah.
steps.
Not on the shrine that summons this bitch, but just a nice solid surface to hit it on. Because
Okay,
it's worked
go-
in the past, right?
Yeah, go ahead and roll an attack roll. Just
Do I have to
see if you
target
crit
something?
or not.
I'll recklessly do it, too. Piece of shit.
God bless. Too bad you're not a champion fighter.
Yeah. I took
Uh,
the other one.
Roll damage. He almost took champion.
I almost did. It was a debate.
You swing your hammer and it slams in to this ancient mystical amulet, and just ever so slightly you can see like a small little dent in it, but it doesn't look like it's enough to have destroyed it.
Then we're doing it again.
Thessamar's nowhere to be seen, right?
nope.
No,
We left
he's
him
still
back in
he's,
we left him
he's
back
on the ship.
Not that time.
He's as you
He
destroy this ancient
He went from being amazing to like, please get out of our business.
that happens with every
We're gonna
empty-
leave him straight up in this freaking place.
Not
We're
true.
gonna just-
We abused the shit out of Drazar's father.
True.
Make us paper.
You can roll damage again if you want. And it's slightly damaged again, and in the interest of time,
It's not working, guys.
Cork. Do you want to
Oh,
stop?
wait, is it working? Never mind. It's working, guys.
Korg wails on this amulet time and time again, hitting it and hitting it and hitting it, and as it slams in with the maul, bit by bit by bit, just slamming into it. Eventually, as the maul kind of activates, he gets that critical hit. He channels all his rage and necrotic energy, and it just explodes as it suffuses with that necrotic, anti-life sort of anti-radiant energy, and the amulet explodes into pieces. As it does so, light explodes across the entire glade, and in the center, you see the nymph rise once more as these ethereal radiant flames start dancing around the edges of the pool, as it sort of waves and flows before you. You can see her shining in the shimmer as it casts this sort of dim light across her, and as it moves between the bright to the shadows, each time the shadows wave across her, you can just make out her form and outline, and she looks at you, and she just speaks freedom. 5,000 years of slavery and freedom at last. I'm finally free to return. You who have freed me, do you still seek my blessing?
Yes. Say yes. Cork, say yes.
Yes.
Place that which you wish to receive the blessing upon my sacred altar, and I shall grant unto you the blessing of the moon
Pull out,
as I leave this place for all time.
pull out the little dagger that I've got in my pocket away. Be like,
I thought you wanted to heal your hammer, Korg.
oh, the mall. You're right. The mall. I thought we wanted lots of weapons. I didn't remember that. The mall. The mall out.
As you place your maul upon the ancient altar, the radiant fires flow to the altar and begin to suffuse it, and you see this like black fire and this silvery white flame dance and fight with one another, and slowly, as the time progresses, the black flames slowly disappear and subsude and disappear from the maul as it begins to glow with this silvery flame. And you now
My mall
Are-
just keep changing.
owner of, I had the window open and now I can't find it.
50 windows.
Hold on. I'll just open it again. I think I accidentally closed the window. You guys don't understand, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Oh.
9, 10, 11, 12. I have 13 different windows open.
Oh, I understand.
For
The DM problem, life of DM.
it's thinking about opening the items.
Life of a DM. It just happens to be on a digital level as opposed to the 14 books scattered around the table.
Yes. It's thinking really hard about wanting to open up this item for me.
It's also thinking about
to share.
crashing Fantasy Grounds.
Yes. That's what I'm saying. It's thinking really hard about whether it wants to crash or allow it to work. Once again, for those out in Twitch land, we are playing with the early access version of Fantasy Grounds Unity. This in no way represents the final version, as we help beta test and kind of resolve issues and help figure out how to make this new version the best it can be. And it thinks really hard about opening up my items window so that I can share your new mall with you.
While we're doing this, I'll turn to Belina. Belina, you lied to me.
About what?
I came here, said I'll just kill the nymph. We'll move on. But no, you're like, hey, let's not kill her. There's probably other things. So I tried to be nice, and then she killed me. Or tried to. Like, I
And
tried
I was
to be a nice
very,
person.
very upset about it, and I had very cross words to say to her about that. That's it.
And then she killed both of you.
That's true, and she killed me too.
Were we all supposed to see his new mall?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh.
+1 beforehand.
Yep. It's a +1 weapon with a 2d6 radiant damage.
Nice. It's a little
And-
mini.
And the ability to light up stuff. So it's a torch that does damage.
Oversimplify it, yes, it's exactly what it is. It's a torch that I can hit people with for some extra damage. In addition to the, 2d6, it does an additional
Well, what's
2d6. So it does 4d6 when I...
With 2d6 of that being radiant. Yep.
It's a mini smite. It's a
What's-
mini smite hammer.
What's the command
It's
word?
it's a flame tongue that does radiant instead of fire.
Oh.
It's a mall-shaped torch.
You
You-
can thank Dane when you see this. He asked me for a quest chain to get a special flame tongue weapon, and I recycled it for your Wayfinder quest.
I'm so sorry I sold your carcass to some gnomes.
Yeah, Johnny 5 asked for an entire quest so that he could eventually get a flame tongue weapon, and now you're benefiting from it.
Woo! Johnny 5 is alive in our hearts.
Means instead of when I crit, I can have 10 temporary life points. I now crit and do 8d6 damage.
Shit. Yes, a shit ton.
Yeah, you do a
And
you do a
that's-
fireball. Yes. Yes,
Yes.
your crits are a fireball. Good job.
It is a torch. You were right. It's a really big torch.
But it's radiant damage, not fire
It's a
damage.
radiant
And
torch.
it's only dim light,
I'm-
not bright light.
That means it would work in conjunction with those gloves that I got rid of and gave to Iritos.
Oh yeah, the Shadow Strike gloves.
But I don't have them. They're with Iritos.
Yep.
They would disturb him.
So you should see the effect for the Moonblessed Maul under your magic items now.
Moonbless Maul, +1. I feel sad because I think I could have probably maybe won that fight if I had actually. There were so many things I did different because of those first 2 misses. One of which was I was going to take an entire turn to just eat one of those fruit and do all of my health back. But I was like, no, because that feels like it's cheating.
I mean, I did things different because you missed it at the beginning too. But at the
Yeah.
end of the day,
Yeah, I just feel bad.
we
At the end of the
ever-
day, we freed the nymph.
It's true.
yeah. Instead of just killing
Which is
her,
what I
we
wanted
freed
to
her.
do in the first place. I'm so glad that it worked out this way. I just wish it would have had a different road to get there.
So,
Yeah.
this This Wayfinder. We still need it.
Yeah, but now that we have the blessing of the moon, we should be able to go back to the pedestal in the fort, and it should open the path, quote unquote, to find the Wayfinder.
But
Wait.
I thought that he said
Are you
you'll
serious?
never find it.
No, until we get the blessing. Without the blessing, you can't find it. That was the
No,
thing. We needed
no.
the blessing.
No, you're telling me. You're telling me. We just had to open the stone pedestal in the center.
But it's magically sealed.
What you don't know is he has knock.
Right. Well, I don't know. It might just tell us a message saying how to get where we need to go to find the Wayfinder.
not
don't know.
only can I dispel magic, I can also stone shape things.
I don't know. Okay. Look, I honestly don't know. It might just give us directions to get to where we need to go. In which case, stone shaping wouldn't help any. I don't know, but this is what we have to go on. So, we need to make our way back to the fort.
I don't
Congratulations,
want to fight
Cork.
any more nymphs.
Yeah, no, me neither.
Try to be nice.
Let's go.
Apparently, all nymphs are a-holes, and she said some really mean things to me when I was trying to play dice with her.
Yeah, yes, she did. It wasn't very nice at all.
This is
Nymphs.
why I just slap
See?
things with hammers and not try
Right.
to be nice,
So,
because when I do,
Look,
they
and it's
attack
another
me.
pool of water. Look, she points at the pool of water. You
I-
pools of water and women around pools of water.
Women
It's
and pools of
not
water.
a good combination for you, Cork.
I'll have you know that I specifically avoided the water this time because
I
of the
noticed.
bathing.
I watched. Good job on that. But still, in general, women in pools of water is not a good combination for you, Cork.
What is wrong with women in the pools of water, and they all want to kill me?
Mm-hmm. That.
I
Yep.
don't- I just won't be swimming in pools of water with women anymore.
No.
My retirement plans have changed. In case anybody wants.
Well,
Well,
Yeah.
does anybody want to play dice?
No, your dice are rigged. As
They're
Dorothy
not
starts walking
rigged.
towards the ship.
They're not rigged. Hey, Rajin, want to play some dice on the ship as we walk back?
I'll play one round.
All
I'm still
right.
convinced they're rigged.
As you
They're
guys
not rigged.
head back to the Azure Dream, leaving the ancient, now abandoned Moon Nymph shrine behind. You board upon the vessel, and it doesn't take long to get underway and head back to the ancient keep. Which we will bring up in a second as it thinks once more. Then the best way to share it, I've learned. See if this works. If it pops up for you guys.
I see it.
Yay, map.
Map.
So in Fantasy Grounds Classic, I can just right click and reshare it, and it'll pop up for you guys. But Fantasy Grounds Unity, when I right click, I can only stop sharing it and then reshare it again. And that closes it for everyone. So I found out I can drag and drop it onto all your portraits and it'll show up.
Yay.
It shows up for the only person it doesn't tell me it's showing for is Regine.
Oh, I got it.
But I see on stream that he can see it because he's our streamer.
Yeah.
But it doesn't show me that he has it in the bottom left corner for some reason.
Beats me.
So it doesn't take long for you guys to get back to the ancient elven fortress, now vibrant with life and joy as you show up. You hear the trees, whistling in the wind now, as birds seem to have re-arrived. Everything beautiful. It's a nice warm day as you once more show up.
I wonder if that elf is dead yet.
And
wait, didn't he die before we left?
Dalsamar.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
he
right.
died
This time.
before we left.
That's right. We should take him with us. Because we buried him.
I don't think we need a dead elf,
No, he's lived 1,000 years. That's pretty powerful.
but he's dead now.
Over 1,000 years,
Yeah.
it should be said.
Oh yeah, I want the Taco Man. Where the hell's my Taco Man? I don't want to repeat what I just heard.
I didn't think that was good either.
So thanks to my oldest, the 5-year-olds are hooked on watching gameplay.
Yeah, that's mine too.
Well,
It's driving me insane.
Causes my kids to.
A husband will sit down and watch it with them, but it just no.
So Korg, still battered and bruised, we'll go to the shrine.
Now, what do you do when you approach the shrine?
Speak the command word. I don't know what it is, but I'll speak
Just-
it.
you make it up.
No, yeah, what's your command word for your mall?
Ah,
It can't be fish tacos, we already used that.
Yeah,
I'll tell
then
you what,
we'd have, if we used fish tacos, it would all the magical items would get confused.
Korg
No,
is not
Belina's
smart
got
enough-
the belt
No, you gotta touch
Korg
the
is
belt
not-
pocket.
and say fish tacos. Yes,
Yeah.
I know.
Korg is not smart enough to remember multiple passwords. So it's gonna be
Bibe.
Bibe.
Bibe!
Bibe, because I'm not gonna remember any other ones. I'm gonna be like holding my Stein one day, wanting alcohol, and spitting out fish tacos, and be like, it's not working. So it's Bibe. Again.
Okay. As you cry out, Bibe! Your maul bursts into silvery, radiant fire in your hands.
It's not hot. Look, guys, it's not hot.
It's not hot at all.
It's not a torch.
Well,
Just put it on the pedestal, Korg. See what happens.
I put it on the pedestal and let go, which immediately
It stops glowing.
The fire
stops
goes out.
glowing. Yep.
Right. You're supposed to hold on to it, Korg.
But you said to put it on the pedestal.
I didn't say let go of it on the pedestal.
How am I to know what exactly you mean when you say put it on the pedestal, but don't let go of it? Pick it back up, Bibe, and tap the pedestal.
As you touch the sacred flames to this altar, the ancient elvish and sylvish writing begins to glow with the same silvery light as the flames start to suffuse it. And it does so you feel this rumbling kind of shake, and the center kind of slides off to the side, revealing a ladder going down into a hold below.
and I look.
Is Korg
luck,
small enough to
everybody.
get down it, given that he hasn't been able to go anywhere else?
I look.
It's really more size for elves. It'd be a tight
So
fit, but you might
it's
be
the
able to.
bunny, the half elf, and the lizard again.
Yeah.
To
Um,
try.
I look at the bunny with the raised eyebrow, like, hmm.
Well,
Somebody could have told me.
I
He
think
could
if
always
you were religious, you would have
polymorph
figured it out
you.
yourself.
It's something tiny.
It's true.
Oh,
I could
resize to small.
I don't have enlarge reduce yet.
But the polymorph will do the same thing.
I could, but
You'll
no,
just
I
be a
can't make you a
mindless
creature,
animal.
only an animal. You could literally be a turtle.
But that's just rude. I don't like what you're.
You could send Rumpelstiltskin in there and then
I
see through his eyes.
Yeah,
I was actually just
Belina's gonna
looking-
start climbing down the ladder and cast light on.
Johannon's following Belina.
I'm going to try
I'm gonna
to.
cast light on my bracelet.
Alright.
And
As you climb down, it's only about 20 feet down, and it opens up into this large chamber that looks like it was maybe once an armory. You see there's several suits. There's about 2 suits of like chainmail shirts. A cask of a of reddish-looking vials.
Eating.
You see six of those vials. You see 4 double-bladed scimitars that look similar to what Johnny used to wield.
I'm gonna
Um,
pick one of those up and I'm gonna spin it around to see if I can handle it at all, because it's a dexterity weapon, right? But it's martial.
you do very poorly at this effort. You kind of spin it, and it look like you're like, oh shit, kind of moving away, almost hitting yourself. Johnny made it look so easy, but you are not skilled at this at all.
I kind of just glare at it, and it's like, I'm keeping one of these, and I'm going to learn.
You also see, kind of up against a wall, you see a bow kind of hanging on the wall. There's various kind of desks and tables. Below the bow is a set of like archery bracers. You see some a bit of jewelry here and there, some rings, a brooch. You see a small like kind of band, a chest up against the wall, and sitting on a table you see like a relatively plain, unadorned compass.
I'm going for the compass.
Does anybody have detect magic? I call up the ladder.
Casks, right? Specifically casks, not vials.
They're vials.
Okay.
If you give
Like
me some
potion
time.
bottles.
Yeah, I figured they were a potion, but when you said casks at first, I
Because
kind of
there's a lot of stuff down here
maybe alcohol.
that might be advantageous to figure out if any of it is enhanced.
I'm gonna start drinking heavily.
We're gonna climb down the ladder.
Let them do their thing.
So it's a tough fit. As you try to like shimmy down with your massive elephant form, make me an athletics check.
Or we're not getting back out.
Actually, we're gonna have to Winnie the
Oh, I'll
Pooh.
polymorph him into a mouse.
Winnie the Pooh him. It'll be fine.
So you squeeze your way in, kind of sucking every like fiber of your being in, and you just manage to like slip down the hole. As your massive frame, you kind of hunch over into the room. You have to bend over near double, almost walk and crawl on your hands and knees as you see the room as I described it to others.
I thought you said it was like a 10-foot tall room.
No, it's 20 feet down.
20 feet down. I mean, I thought it was.
You said the
It's
ladder
like-
was tiny.
It's not a very large room.
Okay. Made it sound like it was a little bigger, but
And I'm like,
He's almost
I
9
s-
feet tall.
I said I'll have to wait until tomorrow.
Oh, right.
They'll just sit
Yeah.
there till tomorrow. Stuck. Korga
Johannan,
thing again.
as you approach this strange compass, what do you do?
Is there anything around it, on it, any sort of writing or anything?
It's just it's sitting kind of on this table, kind of covered in a layer of dust.
Blow it off. Do I sense any aether coming off of it?
There's a strong sense of magical kind of a presence of aether throughout the entire room. It's hard to get a bead on any one particular object. The
Okay.
whole room seems to radiate with magical energy.
I'm going to carefully pick it up and examine it more closely.
Alright, do you open it up?
Yes.
Alright. As you click the compass open, the first thing you find strange is that there appears to be 2 needles upon it. One that you see is bearing kind of with a northern bound direction, like a traditional compass, and the other is kind of just there, kind of spinning aimlessly, not pointing towards any particular thing.
trying to remember what we had. So Wayfarer is supposed to point to whatever you're seeking, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I am going to visualize the visualize what the stones may look like based the stones we don't have. I'm going to pick one of the stones we don't have because I remember the stones matched what was on the pedestal. So I'm going to visualize what one of those stones would probably look like while I'm holding the compass. And while I'm holding it, I'm going to go ahead and push just a little bit of aether into the compass while holding it and visualizing.
Nothing happens.
Okay. It was worth a try. I think this might be it, but I have no idea how to use it.
Belina
you
hops
have
over.
to tune yourself to it like many of the magical things that are.
Probably.
Oh, yeah. You probably that's a good point.
Yeah.
You
Well,
are currently attuned to 3 items as well, so you can't attune to anything more.
How many items am I attuned to? Inventory. How do you? What's the attunement slot thing? Where do you see that?
If you look under your inventory,
Yeah.
you'll see items and they'll say attune as one of the columns.
I only have one item attuned. I should be able to attune to it.
It'll take you a day.
Yes.
I'm
yes.
only
It's-
attuned to 2.
Let's rest.
yeah,
It only
let's...
takes an hour to attune, but
Yeah.
really? Okay.
So I'll hold on to the compass.
I'm only attuned to 2, guys. Do you need
I've
me?
only attuned to one.
Yeah, we'll let the first mate attune to it.
Yay! Yay! The first mate.
Another part of his duty.
Feel like there's
Sure,
some nepotism going on here, but okay.
Favoritism.
Nepotism specifically.
That's
Is that a
family,
Korg
man.
word?
they're not related to each other, so I'm not really sure
They
how.
are now. Maybe not through outside of marriage mean. Still.
I am so
Do
confused.
you know what nepotism means?
Yes, it means like because they're family and he's getting like favoritism.
Is this a core conversation or
Oh, see, I see.
is this in or out of character?
It's out of character.
It's so out of character.
Because there's no way Korg even knows that word.
It's not. It's
You like neopotatism, right?
nepotism, the practice among those who power
Did you
or
Google
influence
it?
of favoring relatives or friends, especially just saying. This is a
It's
specific.
it's an or friends thing, so she could favor you with that too if you. But
Nope.
What are you guys
No.
in character? What are you guys doing right now?
Drinking still heavily.
probably.
I owe Korg a round of dice.
And we're gonna wait here for a day so that the cleric can go through their spells and we can, rest and recuperate and inspect this room further as well as investigate this compass further.
Okay. So I'll just trigger that along. You guys set up camp and rest here in the ancient, now no longer completely ruined fortress. Thessomar eventually climbs down. He starts investigating the ancient elven runes. Everything, and he's like in awe of the ancient elven craftsmanship as dawn arises the next day.
I'm keeping one of those double-bladed swords. I'm gonna hang it on my wall
Belina.
until I learn to use it.
Are we the bandit?
Are we who?
Got that. Dumb joke.
Are we the
Alright.
what?
Baddies.
Hold on,
No,
I'm
we're not the bad guys.
preparing spells.
I feel like we're
What? Okay, as the next day dawns, what do you guys do?
I'm gonna go ahead and try and use the compass
make
now.
breakfast for the crew.
Did so you attempted to attune to it?
Yes.
All right.
Requires attunement. Okay. Does everybody see this? Or do only I see this?
We all
I can see
Everybody should see
Okay,
it.
everybody.
So
Okay.
the magical compass is imbued with powerful magic to aid the
I lost.
wielder with seeking out ancient and powerful magics. In addition to a normal compass that points north, you can channel magic to point to a second needle to any sought-after artifacts. While tuned to the compass, you can cast the homebrewed spell Locate Artifact described below. Through it, allows you to tune the compass to a point to the shortest, most direct route to a specific item you're familiar with, provided the item is on the same plane of existence as the caster. You must be able to visualize what the item looks like. So Johannan was on the right track there, just lacking in attunement. Generic things like visualizing a generic basic sword or something that you have no idea what it looks like, such as asking, show me how to find the Lich's Phylactery, fail automatically. For the duration, which is 1 day, as long as you maintain concentration on it, it will continue to point towards what you are searching for, even if the item moves or is located somewhere else, as long as it stays on the plane of existence. The more familiar you are with an object, the more accurate it will point towards it.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna sit there and, as Johanna described before, using my bardic art for description and wonderful use of adjectives and whatnot, I'm going to mentally pull up an image of what I believe the other stones would look like. I'm going to choose the stone of. We have fire and we have
You have fire and water.
water. So I'm going to pull up the stone of earth next.
All right.
And because trying to remember matching the symbol that I remember on that one earth mage's robes that came and attacked us in the tunnel of the troll cave, or
Yep. Make me a intelligence check.
straight intelligence,
You can.
because I've got my jack of all trades, but
Let's see if anything else would apply here.
skills. I mean, was it an arcana thing or?
It'd just be straight intelligence to recall the knowledge. Your jack of all trades would still apply because
Okay, so in that case, I'll just roll. I'll use my arcana roll because it's my intelligence with my jack of all trades already applied
Yeah.
to it.
yeah, that's fine.
Okay, or history even would probably make sense, but it's okay.
I thought about history, but it
Straight
doesn't
10.
quite make sense because that's like recalling.
It's like straight halfway there.
As you envision this, these symbols that you've seen across the maps and the ancient earth cultist robes and things like that, slowly that second dial slowly starts to shift, and the compass kind of shakes a little in your hand, and it starts to twist and point, and then it aligns kind of like to a southeasterly direction, glowing with an ever faint light.
Southeasterly. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is it. Somebody want to tell Jack we have it? And then she looks over at Regine. Is there anything else here that we should take with us? As she's still holding one of the double-bladed swords.
And I'll crawl back down into the hole Or did we bring it all out? I'm confused.
I don't know.
I thought we stayed the
I-
night down there.
I have no idea.
I have to
I'm
leave the hole.
Certain you left everything down there.
Okay. I'll crawl back down the hole.
Okay.
And
or you
cast-
could ask us to bring it out. But
You crawled in the hole and do what?
cast detect magic.
As you do so, the bracers, the chain shirts, the reddish vials, one of the rings, and the bow all begin glowing with an arcane light. And the chest as well.
what do we got?
I point to each thing individually, except for the chest.
Except for the chest, of course. Fair. So we're gonna take the things that are magical and try and figure out what they are. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see. So I wonder how many of these actually require attunement. Can you tell what type of magic they seem to be?
No, you would need. He can
School?
tell like the school of magic, but to tell what they do and what they are, he would need
Okay.
You would
To,
need a harp.
identify, or you need to study them.
You would need to swallow down a fish.
Yes.
Yay, identify.
And
What
then-
is
Yes.
happening here?
All right.
Making wizards into
My fantasy grounds
sophomores.
is glitching out.
Identify is a spell. Yes, indeed.
Making
that's-
wizards into freshmen in college.
Unless you also had identify, but no, that's a knowledge cleric thing, not an.
Yep.
Not
you
not a
are
death cleric thing.
sadly out of luck for that one.
Unless Thestelmar has it. It is a first level spell, right?
I would know. I'm a cleric.
It is a first level spell.
Would Thestelmar have identify?
He does not.
He does not. Okay, I figured I'd ask.
That's a bow. That's a compass.
Right. Okay. So I pocket the wayfinder, and then I gesture for Irthos to take the bow and the bracers, and I'm gonna investigate the ring.
You guys are only taking the magical stuff?
No,
And I'm keeping one of those swords.
we should take all of it.
I'm not down in.
Let's
Oh.
take everything. You never know. The crew might need some weapons.
This is true.
Okay.
So we're gonna go ahead and take it all. Screw it.
Alright. And then, Regine, are you taking the chest?
Of course. But I'm not taking it.
Okay.
My zombies are taking it.
Okay, when you look inside the chest, Regine, it has it seems like this void, but you reach in and you get this impression that it's full of money, but it seems to open up into an extra dimensional space.
I shove one of my zombies in there to find that out.
Do I see this?
You just see me shove a zombie in a chest.
Yeah,
Where did you get zombie?
You
Uh,
didn't point at that one with the magical items thing. What are you
the
doing?
zombie disappears into the chest completely.
Well, yeah, I shut the lid. I mean, it fits fine. It fits one human body.
Regine's already stealing from us. What a great cleric.
Stealing?
That's what churches do.
Tithe?
That. To all those people who go to church, not everybody feels the same
Disclaimer.
way.
That was a joke.
No offense to those who go to church.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with going to church.
dang straight there's not. Right now there is. Don't go to church right now. Stay home in your house. But
Oh,
Yeah, no. Well, I mean, unless you want to do like that one church did and just get everybody sick.
look, let's just move off churches. That's the best. Let's
No,
just,
let's talk about
Let's
churches
just
all
move
day.
off right
Come
now.
to the house of
Let's-
death. It's great.
Let's move on.
Other than telling Jack we have the Wayfarer, what do we? Is there anything else we need to discuss with her?
The portions of loot that we have to pay towards her now, because we just found loot.
We'll calculate that the next time we see her. Just keep a tally.
Yeah. And then the portions to the crew.
So I'll assume you spend the next couple hours kind of investigating what all this stuff is, since 5e lets you identify magic by looking at it.
Yes,
Stare
we shall
intently.
investigate. I am investigating the vials.
I'll investigate the ring.
I'm going to
And
count the money.
For Regine, there are 1,200 gold pieces, 335 silver pieces, and 200 copper pieces inside the chest.
I will bring out the 1,200 gold pieces and say this was in the chest.
Okay,
Fair.
I'll add that to the party sheet for distribution.
Already stolen from us.
And you can add the silver and copper manually to your character sheet.
I forgot what you said on the silver and copper.
335 silver, 200 copper.
Okay. It wasn't let me load or switch between.
So as you study, the bracers that radiated that magical energy are bracers of archery, which give you a +2 bonus to damage rolls on ranged attacks made with longbows or short bows that
Yes.
require attunement.
Dibs.
The chest, of course, is a chest of holding. Functions just like a bag of holding, but it's a chest. All the scimitars are not magical at all. The chain it's 2 suits of elven chain. So that's +1 chain shirt that you're considered proficient in it, even if you lack proficiency in medium armor.
Wow. You said
There
plus
is
one
a
chain shirts?
+1 chain shirt that you are proficient in, even without having.
I thought you said it was chain
Medium.
mail. Chain shirts. I can actually wear that. Holy shnikes.
Well, you could wear it anyway. Everyone
Well,
can wear
yeah. It's true. Well, you probably have to be proficient in light armor.
There is non-magical pearl and gold band that's worth 125 gold pieces.
That can go on the sheet for towards Jack and the big split.
There are 6 potions of greater healing.
And I'm gonna go ahead and divvy them out between us. Given that there's 5 of us, I'll take 2.
What's
Just
the
because
si-
I'm the squishiest.
Sure.
So you said the ring was magical, right?
Yeah.
He's getting
The ring is a ring of protection.
Nice.
The short bow is just a +1 short bow. There is a silver and gold brooch that is worth, as I click the button, it'll come up
750
in a
gold.
second. Believe it's 700 something. 750 gold. And then the Wayfinder.
And the potions are which type of potions?
Greater healing.
Are you gonna drop those into our inventory for us, or do we need to?
I'll drop it automatically. So
Perfect, thank you.
So who's getting the other elven chain?
I'm a sorceress, I can't do squat.
But you don't have to be proficient to be able to wear this.
Yep.
Anybody can put it on.
And it doesn't require attunement.
Yeah, you're considered proficient with it even if you lack proficiency.
You can wear it.
Oh, for whatever reason, I was thinking that armor screwed with sorcerers' spellcasting
armor
abilities.
would.
That's
It's
older
only if you
editions.
wear it. It's only if you wear things you're not proficient in.
Well, in that case, gimme, please, and thank you. Squishy,
think I-
sorceress.
Go for
Not
it.
anymore.
I
Or
think
at
I
least slightly less
accidentally
squishy.
gave both to Belina by accident. Give me 1 second to
Take
fix
it back. And
Leave
how
one
do
on the
I-
bard, put one on the sorceress.
Where? Okay, so the Wayfinder's here. I'm gonna go ahead and attune to the Ring of Protection and wear it.
And now Belina's not maxed out on attunements.
Yep. And where the heck is that elven chain? I don't see it.
It's right below your drum.
Oh, I see it. Okay, elven chain
The
1.
alpha.
Yep.
Let me find
Equipped.
your
And then unequip
elven
the moon swaddled armor.
chain, and you're now that auto equipped for you. So that will give you a armor class, Jahanan, of 15,
Woohoo!
and you won't have to cast mage armor all the time.
Yay! Which means I won't constantly be one spell slot down.
Some of these I'll have to build the effects for later, of course. For like the ring of protection and things like that.
So.
And the breachers of archery.
15. Yeah, that's right. What's the actual AC on a chain shirt?
It's 13,
Okay, and then plus dex,
but it's a max +2 dex.
plus 2 dex. Okay. All right. So my AC really hasn't changed. That's okay. But wait, it should have gone up with the Ring of Protection.
I haven't applied the ring of protection yet.
Oh,
That's
okay.
a special effect. Remember, it'll be an AC
Yeah.
effect that's on you. It won't reflect in the AC.
Right.
And I'll do that in downtime.
Not a
and
problem.
Program everything for that. Who's holding on to the pearl and gold band and the silver and gold brooch?
They were going.
Jack.
Yeah. Yeah, they were. I can carry them for now, but if you've got a joint inventory sheet, that would be the best place. If
don't.
you need to assign, I was gonna say, if you need to assign weight, I'll take it, but
I'll put them on you for now.
okay. We just have to remember.
Values in order to.
All right, that's
Didn't
everything.
we used to
do with
have? Didn't we used to have one sheet that had everything?
You guys used to write it all down in a note,
Oh, I could have sworn we had. Okay.
but not a character sheet that has everything. You guys
Well,
just.
it wasn't a
wrote it in
character
game note.
sheet. I could have sworn we had. Okay.
I think Drazar had a game note where he wrote down all the earnings for Jack.
I have a new
I
one.
just remembered stuff periodically, screen
Jack's
periodically
text.
popping up. A screen would periodically pop up that would have all the stuff, and you would go through and assign it from there.
Alright.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
that's
so
under
yeah.
the party sheet. I did that already. I assigned
Yeah,
everything
I-
that way.
Okay, I thought we could just leave it sitting on the party sheet as stuff the party had, but hadn't assigned yet.
Oh yeah, I could have left it there. Sorry.
Is it possible to reassign me that as being the owner? And I'll keep updating it.
Because yeah, it's public, but we don't
I
have an
can't-
owner.
I can't clear the owner.
Okay.
You'd have to start a new sheet
You can copy paste
so that you
everything
can
else.
edit.
Yeah, because we can't edit the quests and things. We can't edit quests known.
Actually,
Well, you can just blame
Fantasy
blame
Frenzy.
Regine because he keeps changing his username and losing access to all his notes.
I
Because he's
I don't change
Ray
it at
capital
all.
R, Ray lowercase r. Now he's Blueman192.
I don't change it at all. It's been the same thing the whole time.
He's I can screenshot this
I
and show you that
listen.
you've had 3 different usernames.
I
in
know it's
Fantasy Grounds
different,
since we
but
started.
I'm not changing it at all. It is just changing.
Well, honestly, this is all I've got for tonight, guys. I told you it'd probably be a really short session.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
And we're at what would
We-
normally be our midstream break, but I think I'm gonna call it tonight.
Okay.
And kind of go from there. I know it's really short this weekend, but try to
Okay.
get on track 2 weeks from now
Okay.
and move from there and do a little better. So
Before we take off, I'll go ahead and send the message to Jack. Have Wayfinder. I'm trying to think of what else.
Feels fish tacos.
I'm sorry, I missed what you said.
We need to bring Phil's fish tacos.
Have Wayfinder. What's next?
Fish tacos. I just
so you get a quick reply back, and it essentially goes down to she's like find the next keystone. Your choice. What to go after.
Perfect. And I can't tell her we're going after Earth until tomorrow. So that'll be 2 weeks from now. And we already know that Belina can get us that direction.
Yes. And that is where we will end tonight, and have a lot more prepped and prepared for the next session 2 weeks from now. Short session tonight. Thank you everybody who chose to tune in, and we'll get things up a couple weeks from now. Hope you guys had fun for the first couple hours tonight as we kind of wrapped up this Isle of the Nymph, and we'll see everybody again in 2 weeks. Thank you.